Welcome to another episode of Galaxy Design Innovative Design Series. This morning I'm here in Upland and we are doing a home here. The client of ours, her name is Debbie, found us online and she saw our work. She invited me over. She said, "Steve, I gotta have you do this window for me upstairs in the bedroom." So when I looked at the house, I was totally blown away by what she's done with the house, and it was really an honor for us to go ahead and do this house for her and enrich the quality of her life. The window that we're doing is upstairs, and she had already some shades in there. I told her we're gonna leave those alone and we're just gonna go ahead and dress the windows, which is what we do best. Why don't you follow me in, and so we can take a look at the house, as well as I'll show you what we're doing on the window. So come on in and let's go ahead and do it. So I have chosen the combination of our French scrolls and our Venetian combo, including our large medallions. For this particular collection, we have chosen to go ahead and use them in rusty gold color because of the walls being sort of a copperish red. And then I chose to go ahead and use the CLCT crystal, which is one of our best crystal there's out there by Swarovski. Has a multiple character, it reflects the light really nicely, and it seems to work really, really well in this room. I'm doing some stripes for the side panels, and I'm going to be doing some of our velvet, which is called Pacific Copper, and this is the fabric I'm using, and the stripe fabric is called Michelle Gold. I think these are going to go really, really well in this room. This window is 64 inches in width. I like to go ahead and mount the scrolls 4 inches away from the moldings, which would take it to a 72-inch opening. I also have about a foot above the window, which is very normal. And I am gonna be mounting the scrolls on either side, 4 inches away from the molding. However, though, I always like to start from the center of the window. This is my favorite part of the entire job, is how to go about putting the fabric onto the holdbacks. In order to do that, all you have to do is just simply use the same technique by holding your hand down here, up here, and working your way up. And just simply resting it onto the arms. So the job is just now got completed. It didn't take very long to put it up. It was very, very simple. This is one of our French Venetian combo that was done in rusty gold color with the Colorado Light Topaz or CLCT Swarovski crystals. This really enhanced the look of the room. The stripes balanced out the room with the flowers in the room. It also accommodated the headboard that we had and the motif that we had in the room. Our designs are very exquisite, very easy to put up. So if you choose to go ahead and purchase this product, you're welcome to go ahead and have us come on out and design it all for you and do all the installation. Or if you choose to go ahead and do it yourself, like I did, very simple. All you have to do is just visit our website at galaxy-design.com, where you can purchase the product that consists of the hardware and the drapes separately. And we have different combos available, and you can put them together for yourself. And it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go ahead and hear from the client and see what she has to say about it.
I found Galaxy Design while I was browsing the internet and came across this amazing YouTube video. And I knew that was the look that I was going for my spare bedroom. And so I gave Galaxy a call, and they were so pleasant and came right out to the house. I had an interesting situation because I had a Roman shade that was on the wall already that I didn't really want to get rid of, and Galaxy was able to design around that, and I have a beautiful entire wall of draperies now around that window, and I was able to keep my original Roman shade, which really pleased me. It looks like it is part of the room and it has been there from day one, and I am very happy.